Welcome back everybody to another installment of the Dimas Wine Shop and Tasting Room video for the week of new arrivals. These are all small boutique, small production wines, and as I look through here I'm just really impressed with just the uniqueness of these wines. All of you know Anne Trimbach, or I should say a lot of you know Anne Trimbach when she was here at the shop. This is her Pinot Gris. This is an Alsatian, which is where it comes from the Alsace region, which is kind of sandwiched right in between France, even though it is French. It used to be German at one point, so it's one of those little different places. But I think what's interesting about this wine is because this winemaking, this family goes back to making wine since 1626. That's like 100 and something years away from medieval times. I mean, that's how long they've been making wines. I think they're on a 12th or 13th generation winemaker. But nice, big, full-bodied Pinot Gris, bone dry, and then it's got, of course, that little classic Pinot Gris smokiness. Then we go over to the Chateau Luzat. This is their 2015 Rosé. This is a Côtes de Provence. It's a blend of Syrah, Cinsault, and Tiburon. Just think of tropical notes. It's got that candiness, pineapple, grapefruit, peach. Really love the way this is made. And I think the packaging is really cool too. Then we go over to the Omen. This is the 2016. This is made by Atlas Wines, which we've carried their wines before. This is their label called Omen, in which they do several different varietal style wines. And this is all red fruit, vanilla, and just big and bright. On the candier side, fruitier side of Pinot Noir. Then we go to, this is a really cool one. This one's made by Thackeray and Company, and Pleiades is the name of the wine. This is Old Vine, and it's a field blend. It's a field blend of Sangiovese, Viognier, Pinot Noir, Zinfandel, and Mourvedre, and there's probably a couple of other ones. But it's a kitchen sink blend that is non-vintage. This is their 25th installment of making this wine, and I think it's just an absolute home run. It's what I have in my glass right now. It's bigger and bolder than you would think for Old Vine. It doesn't have, at least right now, it doesn't have those real finesse notes. This was a little bit more bold and can stand up to some food for sure. Then we go over to the Gomez Cruzado, and I'm always a huge fan of our Spanish Riojas that we do here. This is a Crianza, which means it's minimally oaked and minimally aged. It has the least amount of requirements before it's released. It's a blend of, it's an 80-20 blend of Tempranillo and Garnacha. I couldn't remember it right now, but like I said, a Crianza, 12 months on American oak. Really, really well made. I remember when we bought this one, I loved it because of just, it's typical, but I think it's really elegant for being a Crianza. Then, last but not least, we go over to an Ian brand wine. This is the Le Petit Paysan. This is a 2015 Cabernet Sauvignon that comes out of the Central Coast. I believe it's all 100% Cabernet Sauvignon, but here's a really interesting winemaker. He's in the wine ghetto, for those of you that do want to go to the winery and see what he's up to. But I think Ian Brand is really one of those up-and-coming winemakers. He's young, he's like in his mid-30s, and he's really making some cool, interesting wines out of sourced fruit. So that's our lineup of all small, boutique-y wines that are new arrivals. We do have some announcements to make. We do have August 8th, we've got Tapas Tuesday, in which we will have Tough Beckstofer here. We're going to do 4 or 5 wines, and then we're going to have a carving station here of our roasted pork shoulder, and it'll just be really, really a fun night. Then we're also going to have, Heidi will be here on the 15th. For those of you that don't know, Heidi's going to be pouring some of wines from a new portfolio that she represents. So all of you definitely want to come to that, and that'll be on August 15th, and it's called Two Wineries. It's a Two Wineries tasting. So, yeah, I can't think of anything else to say other than thank you so much for your continued patronage, and we hope to see you soon, and keep it classy, San Dimas. Cheers.